Cocktober! I can't believe it, brother. Oh yeah, brother! I can't believe it's Cocktober.
What's up, players and pimps? I got another Cocktober review for you today. This is going to be Conan O'Brien Can't Stop. This is a documentary recently released from 2011 about Conan O'Brien, obviously. This was recommended by Foz Rotten. Foz is an awesome dude, man. I appreciate the recommendation. Everybody go check out Foz's channel. Go check out his band. He's got a kick-ass band and a really talented guy. Really nice guy as well. One of my best friends on YouTube. Really great guy. But great recommendations as well. But this film came out in August. It says here. But this was filmed during the period of time, I'm sure you guys remember, travesty what happened to Conan O'Brien. But, you know, he was in line for The Tonight Show for years, 5 years, 7 years, whatever. He knew he was going to be the next host of Tonight Show. They had a date set out. Jay Leno was going to step down. Conan O'Brien was going to take over the Tonight Show, and he did for, however long, 4 or 5 months. Not very long. Apparently the ratings didn't do very well. So they were, the network wanted to move, they gave Jay Leno another show that came on before the Tonight Show, and then that didn't work either. So they wanted to move. They wanted to just move it up an hour. So the Tonight Show would be moved an hour later, and then the Jay Leno show would be at his old time, the former Tonight Show slot. And Conan didn't want to do that. He didn't want to go to the later slot. Where he's been for like 20 years, man. Conan O'Brien's been doing his other show, like The Late Show with Conan O'Brien, whatever the name of it was before. He's been doing that for so many years, and I used to watch him on that all the time. But just totally bullshit the way they treated him, at the network. And it's really unfortunate. The guy's really funny, really talented. He's a great writer. Like, he was a writer on Saturday Night Live back in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, I think. And he's in a few different skits, as an actor, but not really anything big. But that's where I first remember seeing Conan O'Brien. And then he got his show, and that was my main late show that I watched. There was a period of time when I did like a lot of the late night talk shows. I was a big fan of David Letterman. I like Conan. I never liked Jay Leno's show. I never liked the Tonight Show with Jay Leno on it. I don't know why. Like, when I was 3 years old, I was watching fucking Johnny Carson, man, and I loved it. I would, like, sneak into, when my parents were watching it, I'd sneak out of bed and go watch the Tonight Show, and then go to school the next day and tell all my friends about it. I was a huge fan of Johnny Carson. Yeah, those were some great years on that show. But aside from that, I haven't watched Conan O'Brien, his show, frequently for quite a few years. But anyway, this documentary was filmed after he agreed, or he said he didn't want to do the new deal with NBC. He agreed to they would pay him a certain amount of money to leave. Jay would take over Tonight Show, and he couldn't host another show for a set period of time, like 6 months. And that's when this was made. And he started his own show where he toured around the country doing, it's kind of like a comedy music act, and kind of like a little variety show. Him and his old sidekick Andy Richter was with him. He's a really funny guy as well. But yeah, they went around doing lots of really cool, interesting stuff that I've never seen Conan do before. I didn't realize Conan was such a great musician before I saw this film. He's a really talented dude, man. He's got a pretty good singing voice and can play the guitar, really, really well. So it was nice to see that, a little different side of him. And he's got his own show now on TBS, I think. Like I said, I don't watch it. I don't really care for those types of shows anymore. To me, they're really just a bunch of celebrities trying to plug whatever their new shit is. And that's what they've always been. And it's just not cool to me. Every once in a while I'll watch, depending on, what guests are on there. But I really got so little free time to watch stuff. I don't want to fill it up with garbage like that. But you know, no offense to people that like that kind of stuff. It's just not something I'm into anymore. But yeah, this is a really great documentary. You know, if you like Conan O'Brien, you definitely love this documentary. So I'd recommend it. Really to all you guys. It's, you know, really enjoyable, really well made documentary. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace.